Well, I just started recording this and had to stop and redo it. I said some things that YouTube might not like. And it's not even it's about the word election. So rather than edit it, copy paste, then I fix it, I'll just start over. Now I'm going to tell you why ENTHEOS making the response he just did tonight. One word. January. To me, is unimaginably important without him being able to tell us why the word January came up. And we can speculate, and we'll get to that in a minute. But I want to tell you, he never told me way back a few years ago now, that I couldn't tell people he was my insider. He never said I couldn't tell anybody. I decided I don't want to say it out loud because he will get bombarded beyond already being bombarded by people, private messaging and all this stuff, which he commented the other day, actually, about how insane. He was getting thousands of direct messages, back in the Twitter days. He was the one. I say he, but he made it clear we're actually a they, Joe. But I'll say he. He was the one that told me, look for Melania Trump to address the nation, and the topic is going to be healing. I can't tell you when, but I can tell you that. And I thought, okay, thanks. Of all the people in the world he could have told that to, he told me. And when he did it, I was very honored by that. I'm still honored right now. We saw what happened with the election in 2020. We saw January 6th happen, whatever you believe that nonsense was about. And then after that happened, because that happened, Melania Trump addressed the nation, and the topic was about healing. We need to heal. Denouncing the violence and whatnot. If he or they knew Melania Trump is going to address the nation, that means automatically, which I've discussed this in the past, but I didn't tell you he was my insider. That automatically means everything that we've been living through, watched, pissed off about, election, oh my God. They've known about, it's been planned. Somebody has to be controlling this for him, the good guys, to know. Which also means they would know January 6th was going to happen. They knew it all. They knew everything. How could January 6th happen and Melania Trump give the speech? Or, correction, don't say speech. He told me that once or twice. Joe, you've mentioned a couple times she's going to give a speech. It's not a speech. She's going to address the nation. That he corrected me in a private message back on Twitter in the old days. Not that I've had any, this is the most incredible stuff I've ever received, from him. So it's not like I have any other, I wish I did have some more information, but, he got kicked off of Twitter, of course, and there went all that. But he corrected me once or twice. It's not a speech, Joe. She's going to address the nation. Okay, so I went out and did my videos. Guys, got corrected. It's not a speech. She's going to address the nation. So I had to correct myself on the old channel that was terminated. So I'm building you up for this because you have to understand all these times that I've said, you're watching a TV show, enjoy the show, it's a movie, it's scripted, there's actors, that guy plays the bad guy, he's the president right now, and the good guy's going to come and save us, and And it doesn't look real hopeful if you're watching the current situation in Nevada and Arizona and, again, Pennsylvania. We voted for Sloth on the Goonies. The guy had a few thousand followers, I think, on Twitter. Dr. Oz had 1 point something million. I mean, give me a break. Anyways, you're watching a movie. What you witnessed the last several days from the election forward, you're watching the same movie. It's just moving on. It's playing. Press play. Don't pause it. Press play. It's going to keep going. For him to give me that information back then, I had no idea what it would be. There were little things Melania would come out and do. I'd get emails. Joe, you think that's it? No. Guys, did she say anything about healing and the topic of healing? No. Love you, but no. It's not it. What about this? I got to say it again. No, I don't think so. I don't know for sure because he didn't tell me, but he was very specific, and that's not what that is. And then the January 6th thing happened, and then she comes out and addresses the nation. Topic is healing and no violence and blah, blah, blah. Again, if that information was known way in advance by some good guys, then everything that happened was planned. And the good guys knew it, helped it, allowed it, whatever, because they've got a greater plan. So, I'm reading Truth Social today, and I just caught a little thread where ENTHEOS was talking. And he says, those who may not know, Liz Crokin gave up everything to focus on saving the innocent. Could have kept a cushy job in media, but God called her to be a watchwoman. Was let go by Town Hall KP after her trafficking article became #1 viral story for them that year. She's had deep state actors break into her home and poison her food. Her dog was poisoned. She's had to swiftly change locations due to imminent threats. She stands boldly as a warrior. People then chimed in, thank you, Liz. Thank you, ENTHEOS. No. And, she was let go by Town Hall KP. Well, who's KP? KP is Katie Pavlich, whatever. And ENTHEOS says, yes, that's her. Just FYI. So he also says, and remember, that same girl pushed the Russian hoax, this Katie. Nice to see you responding, ENTHEOS. Question, when does this end? When do we see justice? He replies, their plan for us was 2033. Our plan for them is done by #USA250, meaning 2026. That's the 250th year of the United States, 1776, etc. So, listen to the sentence carefully. Our plan for them is done by #USA250. In other words, it's completed by that date. Pay attention to his words carefully. Not, you're going to have to wait this whole time, and then at the very last minute, USA250, we take them down. That's not what I'm reading here. Our plan for them is done, completed by 250, USA250. If that's 2026, will there even be an America to save by then? And then someone else says, there won't be an America. They're successfully stealing. Here's where I have to choose my words carefully. They're currently stealing something right now. They successfully stole the same something last time. There's zero reason to even go and vote in 2024, which we won't even make it to. That's somebody saying this to ENTHEOS, and then the other person saying something similar. His reply to the one I just read you. There's no point in even voting in 2024. ENTHEOS reply, one word, January. January. 45 days from now, January starts. That doesn't mean it has to be January 1st, but he said January. There won't be an America. They're successfully stealing. They already successfully stole previous blank. There's zero reason to even go and vote in 2024, which we won't even make it to. His reply, one word, January. I replied to 3 of them because I can see people are, we need an update, like, please, what's going on, and he would like to say something but can't because the deep state is following him like a hawk. And he's already said this. Everything I say and do, they're watching. Just like you guys watch, so are they. He goes, so can't say things. Sorry. This is the guy. Again, they, them, their pronouns of ENTHEOS is they, them. He told me it was a group. Way back when. Melania Trump will address the nation. The topic will be healing. I can't tell you when, but just look out for that. Now, if he did, think about this. If he did say sometime in January, she's going to give this addressing of the nation, that would be so far more incredible because now I got a timeline. And it would have been even more mind-blowing. However, he didn't say that, and for good reason. And nor did he ever come back and say, hey, how'd you like that information that I fed you? Joe, you're the only effing person we gave this to at that time. I feel so lucky and honored by Team ENTHEOS. You just don't even understand. And this is going back 2 years ago that the information was given to me from him. I had a few conversations with him, just quick answers, yes or no, or I don't know, just stupid little things. Maybe before that, not much at all. Never got any information, never got anything, like, And I think I just asked him, I think I just said, hey, do you think there's anything, do you have any information that you could maybe just give me that, I don't know if I said no one else has, or something that's coming up. I can't go back and look because it's all gone now from Twitter. And it was on a private message, but it's gone. They deleted him and everything's just gone. I've looked at my old stuff. Matter of fact, just to double check that little thought, I'm going to make sure. I'm almost certain. In fact, I am certain, but yeah. Gone. Yeah, it doesn't even exist. So for him to give me that and never say, hey, how'd you like that information? To this very day, if he was ever questioned, hey, did you give away his national security secret? No. Melania Trump gave a whole bunch of speeches and addressing of the nation. It could have been any of those. Oh, yeah, okay. He fed me this little crumb. That was awesome when it happened. To just see that, oh my God, this person, whoever this account owner or owners are, calling themselves ENTHEOS, is absolutely in the know. And I got a little crumb of something that was effing epic. So when I'm watching them today post on Truth Social, replying to a comment, one more time, there won't be in America. They're successfully stealing blank. They already successfully stole blank previously. There's zero reason to even vote in 2024, which we won't even make it to. His reply to that person? January. No further comment, no further reply about it, nothing. What does that mean to you? Also, isn't this the December Christmas that Trump said we'd be real happy about or something? Was it this one coming up, right? Trump made this weird comment one time about this. We're going to have a really great Christmas. The nation or the people or just we didn't really specify. Just threw that out there and that was that. I'm just reading a text from my wife. Anyway, that's not World Economic Forum. Wife, that's wife. Which, by the way, World Economic Forum deleted their whole page that they had set up for FTX. One of our partners and members. Oh, that's gone. The page doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. So again, I posted to several people reading this, obviously. Patriots, as bad as we want to know exactly what he means by January, I can tell you with absolute certainty there's certain things he cannot tell us because the deep state listens to his words very closely. In giving us a heads up, he would be giving them a heads up. Just have faith and trust the plan. I got 17 likes, 3 retweets so far. Blessings, JSnip4. And then someone wrote to me and them, 2 more weeks. I'm not sure what that is. 2 more weeks until December, maybe. I'm not sure what 2 more weeks is, this Mike person. So maybe he's being funny because his name is @TrumpForPrison 2024. 2 more weeks. Is that maybe him saying, another couple weeks, nothing happened, another couple weeks, nothing happened. That's probably what he means by that. But again, this is for the whole world. As Woo Dude said, this is for all the marbles. This is for everything. It's not for one nation. It's not for you and me. It's for the whole effing world. There is a plan. It's being executed with military precision. The Democrats are currently burying themselves in felonies as I'm talking to you right now. They can't help themselves. Because if they lose power, they're all going to go to prison, many of them, for what they've been a part of, what they've done. And treason is one of those things, in my opinion. They have to protect themselves. So you're witnessing them. Oh, that one flipped to Democrat. Oh, another one flipped to Democrat. Why didn't you count those votes the same day? Well, blah, 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 blah. 3 days later. Just pay attention. Now, I will say one of the Telegram things I follow posted a picture of Katie Hobbs with the red X that we've seen before, and some other people posted it in advance, and those people are now gone, out of power, removed, whatever. Like if you recall, I think it was back with Cuomo of New York. I thought someone put a red X on him, and the next thing we know, he's gone. Very same red X, Katie Hobbs. That tells me, no matter how bad they try, Katie Hobbs ain't winning. Carrie Lake is going to win. Governor of, I was about to say New Mexico, Arizona. That's what that tells me. But it wasn't from ENTHEOS. Didn't get it from them. But it was in maybe one of the Telegram ones, actually. I don't know if it was the general. Which one was it? I'll pull it up real quick. Yes, the general just posted Hobbs lead over Lake. Friday, she had 38,000 more. Saturday, it was only 33,000. Sunday, it's 26,000. And they're saying it's going to take till Wednesday to count them all. There's some big ones they haven't counted yet. Whatever. I'm trying to figure out which one it was real quick. General Patton? Who was it? George News? No. I don't think it was ENTHEOS. No. Tory, the General. Scroll up a little bit. I just saw it a little while ago. I was like, oh, interesting. And now I'm not seeing it. Assuming it was this one, which I was pretty sure it was. Not the General. If it's not the General, it could have been Christopher Miller. Nope, not there. General Patton. I'm going to scroll up a bit just in case it was just higher than I thought. Don't see it there. Yeah, maybe someone took it down. Was it the John McAfee that wrote it? Did it? Nope. I wonder if they just removed it. And again, I'll just end this one more time regarding ENTHEOS. He posted 3 days before the midterms, basically the Q blah 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 would be active again, would post. And they did. How's that for inside information he put out? There's one more thing I was thinking of. He also mentioned, and I mentioned this the other day, but I'm going to mention it again. Again, pay attention to that man when he said January. What does that mean? Is that when we find Trump becomes the next Speaker of the House? Could you imagine that? The Speaker of the House does not have to be a politician, a House member, a senator. No. They can be anybody. If they get the votes, they can pick them. And then could you imagine Sleepy Joe goes away, Camel Toe Harris goes away. Who becomes the president? I think I wrote that out on Truth Social too. I go, oh my God, this could be amazing. So we'll see what happens. Don't know exactly, but ENTHEOS just said January for some reason or another. So the other thing that he mentioned was they will announce their death between this time and this time, short window of time. And all of a sudden we find out Rothschild, top dog of the entire planet, is dead. During the time period, ENTHEOS said they will announce his death, but never saying who he, whatever was. But here's a little window of time right here. It will happen in here. Boom, it happens. Which means what? I already told you. These people don't die. You think that guy died? Rothschild died on November the 8th, blood red moon, midterm election. That's the day he died. They have significant meanings when they release the news on a certain date. That person's already been gone. But nonetheless, the all-seeing, all-powerful, all-knowing ENTHEOS gave us all a clue because he posted it publicly a while back. Like he does, and then later on goes, how's that for a proof? How's that for a delta? Truly remarkable. That's why I'm sitting here and I'm not going to get upset about what I'm watching with the vote counting, the live stream. How about that one? The live stream to the vote counting room. Internet went down for like 12 hours. We fixed it by 7 a.m. It's back online and the Democrat took the lead and won. We figured out what the problem was. So that this won't happen again. I'm sure you've heard that one recently. Was it Waukesha, Wisconsin, with something with a W, Wisconsin? I think that one. Let these people commit their treason, their felonies. Like I said, they don't have a choice. They either do this and retain power to protect themselves, or they're going to jail. I would love nothing more than to see Dick Algire's remote viewing session happen on or about around January or sooner. Congress shut down for good. Adjourning for the last time, Congress members hunched over, crying, some sick to their stomachs. They're out of power, gone, done. That can only happen if a military operation takeover takes place. There's no other avenue, not on the Constitution, not anywhere, for the United States Congress to be completely shut down, out of power, adjourning for the last time. Dick Algire saw that shit clear as day in a remote viewing session like 2 years ago now. And I'm here to tell you, I believe it's going to happen. And maybe, just maybe, January, I'll do what Joe Biden does and start whispering to everybody. Maybe in January. Then again, I don't think Trump could be Speaker of the House if there's no House. But it could be a short-term takedown, and then we just start over. And maybe in January we pick up the pieces. You know, I don't know. I don't know what he meant by that. The main reason I'm doing this video and letting the cat out of the bag, again, I was never told I couldn't say it. I just decided to keep it quiet that ENTHEOS was the insider that gave me that information because I didn't want a million people blowing up his inbox. Oh, tell me something. Give me something. You know. And you know a bunch of y'all jabronins out there would do that. Yeah, I'm looking at you and you. Yeah, I see. Don't laugh. I see you. So I just protected that information because he was already getting bombarded by tons of messages back then anyways. The fact that that's the guy, proven track record, and again with the thing with Rothschild even, and all these Delta he posts and goes, oh yeah, look when I said that, look when I said that, look when I said that, and this shit just happens. You have to know the playbook. You have to know the plan. You have to know the military operation in order for him to have this information. Plain and simple. And not once has he come out and said, oh my God, guys, this isn't good. That wasn't supposed to happen, or oh shit. Nope. It is simply relax. Don't do it. Don't let the FBI look. No, that was the old dossier, Stephen Crypto Karaoke. Redact. Don't view it. Don't let the people look through it. That was a good song Stephen did. Crypto Karaoke on YouTube. I wonder if that's still on there. That's still on there? Redact. Don't view it. Oh. Redact. Don't view it. Crypto Karaoke. Crypto Karaoke. Videos. Four years ago, 3 years ago. It was actually a good song. I'm just trying to find it for you real quick. And maybe he took it down or it got taken down. It was great. But anyways, that's the video. I'm telling you, just trust the plan. You're not going to get inside information. I'm not anymore, which again, that Melania Trump thing's not exactly inside information, but it was to me. He told me earlier this year, I think it was this year, nothing is safe as far as online, social media, apps, chat program. None of it is safe. All of it's being monitored. He can't post anything. He can't communicate with that thing. Nothing. Like, they're on an island somewhere, probably, you know, God only knows where. But he can't post stuff. Therefore, he can't feed anything to anybody. Nothing. Nothing's going to happen. But the track record he has, to me, let me know. Follow him. Watch what he says. If he's telling you not to worry and don't blah, 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 don't worry. He just posted to somebody who's scared to death, we're not going to have a country by 2024, much less 2026. Why even go out and vote? It's like January. What does that mean? And of course, everybody, what is it? What January? What? ENTHEOS, what does he mean by that? I had to go in. Patriots, listen. He can't say it. Just relax, enjoy the show, trust the plan. Now, I didn't write in there what I told you here, that he was the guy that gave me the Melania Trump info. And we watched it unfold. Mind blowing. Take it easy.